Good morning. It is morning somewhere, right? Hey, I'm your host, Jeff Ski Kinsey, and this is the FastChargeEnergy.com audio podcast. And as I record this, it is 6 a.m. on a Saturday. How do I know that? My 6 a.m. alarm went off. And momentarily, my 6:02 a.m. alarm is going to go off, followed by my 6:04 a.m. alarm. Now, why is that, you might ask? The simple answer is it's important that I get up, because if you don't get up, you can't make anything happen. Are you trying to make something happen? Great. I think I have some insight for you. And even better, I have an EV charger for you. That's right. We have engaged Tesla. We actually resell their home and small business charger. It's called the Tesla. There's the 602. It's called the Tesla Universal Wall Connector. That can go on a post. It doesn't have to go on a wall. But why is it called the Universal Connector? Aha. Two concepts I want to share this morning. And it's morning somewhere, right? First, it's universal because it will charge almost every EV made. Now, how's that even possible? Okay, everyone in the EV space has probably now heard about this thing called NACS, N-A-C-S, the North American Charging Standard. It's the Tesla cable, and they've made it, I guess, public domain. They've said, hey, this is a great way to go. And the biggest reason it's a great way to go is because there's no hook on the handle. Now think about that. Take a look at your product, then take a look at the Tesla cable. And what's the biggest difference? I'm going to suggest, I haven't seen your product, most likely. Okay? Most likely you have stuff on your product that you don't need. That if you just spent, say, 1 hour in a room with your thing, your product, whatever your good or services you sell. If you just woke up tomorrow morning, jumped in your car, went to the local McDonald's, and in my case, buy a senior coffee. It's only $1 in my part of the country. And there's no sales tax on coffee, most food when you get it to go. So it's $1. And spend an hour in your car with that coffee and the thing that you sell or market, and say, what in the world have we over-engineered inadvertently? Okay, because you didn't do it on purpose. That was one of my dad's favorite topics, but I digress. So I'm saying all this to say there's no little plastic hook for people to drop your handle either before, after, or during their charging experience and break it so no one else can use that charging post until the handle gets fixed. Okay? Doesn't have that. Is this making some sense? So number one, that's why this thing's called universal, is because they have 2 buttons on the cable end, so to speak. One button you press and you pull out a Tesla cable, plug it into your Tesla. Done. But put the cable back in, hit the second button instead, and when you pull it out, it pulls out what they called a magic dock. It pulls out a J1772 connector that works on most every other car that's not a Tesla. Universal. It just works. Now the second concept, again, it's called a universal wall connector. Now why didn't they call it a charger? Because it's not. Okay? The Tesla home or small business charger is not a charger. It's actually a facilitator, okay? If you don't like the term connector. Okay, what does it facilitate? It facilitates taking the AC current, alternating current energy in your house or business or wherever you're plugged in, and converts it, poor word choice. Conveys it, transmits it. It facilitates the AC in your house getting to the car And almost every car I know of has an AC charger built in. So that's why the Tesla wall mounted, and you can put it on a post. You can probably hang it from the ceiling. Okay, it only conveys AC from your house to the car. The charger's in the car. It actually converts it to DC, direct current, and then puts it in the battery. Aha, see what we're getting at? So, universal wall connector. It connects the AC in the house to an AC plug in the car so that this AC charger can convert it to DC. And guess what? We resell them. And we have an affiliate program. So if you know somebody that needs one, you could sell it to them, and we'll do all the hard work and pay you a commission. Now, could we make this any simpler? I don't know, but if you have an idea, reach out.